everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities, laughingplace.com's Disney merchandise show, hosted by the Rebeccas of Laughing Place. I'm Rebecca Mosley, and over there is Rebecca Burbank. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm pretty good. We had a good Thanksgiving, and now we're back to the regular, weekly grind.
Oh, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden you feel like the week's almost gone, and it just started. I don't know. It's amazing how fast time is flying during this. It had felt for me like time was creeping by for the longest time. It was like, will this year ever end? And now I'm beginning to feel a bit better about kind of the pace of the way things are going. So it's been a nice change. So yeah, we're here to talk about Disney merchandise. I actually did a little bit of shopping today, so I'll share just a little bit of that later. Nothing terribly exciting, but just a little fun. But I think we're going to start off our adventure with some items that we initially spotted at Walt Disney World, but that are also available on Shop Disney.
Yes. Yes, we have these lovely face masks, and I'm going to say that so I can say, no, not those masks, but these beauty masks to help give you a little facial at home and re-energize and give your skin that glow that it might be lacking, considering we've been indoors so much this year.
And as the seasons change, sometimes it's nice to give yourself a little bit of a pamper. Now they have them themed to both the princesses, and then they have a few that are villain themed. And what's different about these from others that I've seen in stores is that the mask itself has a little bit of design on it. So while it's sitting there on your face, doing whatever therapeutic thing it's doing, you've got kind of a little bit of a Disney touch to it. The Evil Queen has the silhouette of Snow White, the castle, and then the Ursula one, I noticed it has like a little crown right on your forehead, seahorse, seashell. So, and then the Belle has Rose, right? Of course, Ariel has the Aquatica castle. So they did a nice job of making these just a little bit different than the typical ones that you'd pick up that are just simplistic.
Yes, and I think the price point, they're $6.99 each. I think that's pretty reasonable compared to what you would find in any store you're going to, and that you'll be purchasing a mask like this.
I just picked these up today, actually, at Box Lunch. And they are, here, let me do the $4.90. They're priced at $4.90. And they are a simple one. They don't have the design stuff on them, as far as I understand. They're just the simple paper feel and look. So yeah, so you're exactly $6.99, and they look a little bit nicer on the face. So sweet little addition there. And people looking for stocking stuffers right now, or ways to bump up your cart numbers, these would be among the items that you could use that way. Also at Walt Disney World, we had a unveiling of a new merchandise line.
An annual pass holder exclusive holiday collection, and it's available at Magic Kingdom. And these designs that they have on there is Cinderella Castle, but they're colored differently to match the different projections that are part of the holiday projection show. So there's some really pretty stuff there. I know that unfortunately we can't purchase, if you're not a pass holder and you're not at the park, you can't purchase it. But if any of you are pass holders or know somebody who might be willing to grab one for you, they have some really pretty designs. I've tried to put some pictures of the merchandise. Yes, and yes,
direct comparison. Here's the case holder, and then down here is an image that our Jeremiah, probably, I was going to say one of our team members in Orlando, but it's probably Jeremiah, took of the castle. And then similarly, they have the blue and gold. And once again, this is what it looks like when you're actually there on Main Street. So nice array of merchandise featuring these castle projections that we're currently seeing at the parks, instead of holiday Christmas lights.
Yes. And these are you can shop them now through December 30th or while supplies last, and you can use your annual pass holder discount as well. Right now everything's priced $15 to about $30 for each individual. Well, for the items in that post. I don't actually know how much the shirts are, but somewhere in that range.
And coming soon, it's the 10th anniversary of hang on. What's the word? Here, I'll let you fill that in, Becca. You know where I'm going.
What? Oh, for the Castle collection, or were you going for the movie?
Whichever wherever we're going. We're going to Rapunzel. So.
Yes, Tangled. I know instead of using her name, they're using just a regular word. It kind of confuses everybody. But yes, this both the doll and the castle will be released on December 5th. So that's this coming Saturday, I believe. And they are not going to be part of Merch Pass. So this is something that when it's available, at least as far as I remember, when it's available, it's first come, first serve. No drawings or anything to get those. I don't know how much the doll will be. Alex wrote the article about that, and he said historically when they do these anniversary releases of the dolls, they're about $119, $120 a piece. So we won't know, of course, until they actually release it. And it's a limited edition doll, but we don't know the size of that.
It's really lovely with these. I want to say threaded is the word, but the eyelashes, it really brings out her eyes, and little Pascal is so adorable, and the way that they've woven her, braided her hair, and then have the flowers in it, like the way that she did her hair in the film. It's really lovely doll. So
yes,
I guess it already made a bit of a sneak peek over in Shanghai, and we were able to see that on Instagram. So that's some exciting stuff. If you're a Rapunzel fan, there was also a Dooney collection that we were able to showcase on Laughing Place as well, that came out recently in celebration of the film. Really beautiful purple with some of the lanterns and
the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And Pascal. And I think those are still available on Shop Disney as well. So I will link to that in the video at the end.
So continuing our window shopping, we've got some classic. Oh, hey, she disappeared. She was there, and now she's gone. And now my computer's going to do this again. Okay.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's back. Okay. No, it's not back. But we've got some Golden Girls merchandise. And yes. From Funko. And it's in celebration of a sequence where they went bowling.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, we got Dorothy, and each of the ladies is wearing their bowling shirt, and it's, I think, a season 1 episode, and there's a local bowling competition, and the ladies end up getting they're playing against each other. So you've got Blanche and Dorothy against Rose and Sophia, and they're having fun giving Dorothy and Blanche a hard time. But these pops are going to be available in January, or they're available for pre-order now. They're $10.99 each, and they should be shipping in January.
Now, over the years,
we've found them at Entertainment Earth.
At Entertainment Earth? Over the years, we've seen a lot of ways that they showcase the Golden Girls. I know that I got quite a kick out of discovering the Chia Sophia at Walgreens, and then today I discovered that they actually have all 4 of the lovely ladies available as a Chia head. And get this, it gets even better. Coming soon.
Okay.
All 4.
Lovely! I like that.
Like a Mount Rushmore. So I hadn't seen this, so I don't know. Sometimes with Amazon, every once in a while it's hard to tell, is this something that was there and came back or whatnot. But yeah, very nice. The 4 ladies of the Golden Girls.
Do you have a favorite Golden Girl, Rebecca?
Okay, I was always fond of Rose. I have to admit that I was fond of Rose. She just her delightful simple joy. I embrace that. How about you, Becca?
I really like Sophia. I like how quick she is with her comebacks and just how how silly she can be at times, but always like with this her what she says is silly, but she's always very serious about everything she says.
And then if you're looking for an evening of fun with the Golden Girls, right, you can solve the mystery of who ate the last piece of cheesecake
Huh?
with this board game from USopoly. It's a clue style game, but instead of
Okay.
a murder, you're trying to uncover the cheesecake swiper. So, yeah, well, you never know. You can celebrate the Golden Girls in all sorts of ways.
Yes, indeed.
And then, as always, Disney's getting ready for their upcoming film, and that means that there's new merchandise coming to Shop Disney.
Mhm. Yeah, so we've talked a little bit about Soul merchandise several times now on here, but today they released even more items. I really like that button-down shirt there, which is all the different jazz posters. They also have jewelry with this release and some Funko Pops and some plush. So, uh, yeah, so there's Mr. Mittens is the cat, and then 22, I believe, is
Yes,
a being, I guess,
right.
that Joe will encounter in the film, and
It's
uh,
always fun to try and talk about the film before you even experienced it. But yeah, some plush, and like I was trying to get down to some of the jewelry. There we go.
yes,
Some
I like that earring set. I thought that was fun, and it seems like it's something you could completely mix and match if you wanted to.
but once again, Becca likes pears. With your earring, I know we talked about that with socks. Are you that way
Yeah,
with your earrings
yes,
too?
yeah.
Because I used to have this earring where it was like one side it was a butterfly, and then the other side it was a dangle that was a large, like not large, but I mean a larger flower where the butterfly shape was cut out of the center of it, and that's so that you had the butterfly over here and then the flower over here. So it was like
Nice.
a definite pair, but not identical.
Yeah, well, for someone who does like pears, I have my ears. I have four piercings on each ear, but they're in different positions. I have two cartilage on my left ear and one on my right, and then three. Yeah, so it's I know. I make a big deal about how I need to have everything precise and exactly the same, but yes, they're my ears are a bit different.
So my husband has chimed in that he's a fan of Golden Girl Dorothy because of her role in the Star Wars holiday special. Which reminds me, if any of you out there have any questions or comments, please feel free to join in on the conversation. Sometimes the comments can pop up just a little bit after because of the way the delay can work, but we welcome your comments and we'll get back to it. We're happy to kind of double back on something, so please go ahead and chime in. So thanks, GB, for reminding me that I want to make sure to get people involved with this. So let's see, what do I have next? Next up, I have for us some Run Disney merchandise from the Star Wars run.
Yes, I believe you found this before I did. So, was there anything in particular that really jumped out at you when you?
I I have to say that the vehicles. This shirt, it's a performance wear shirt, and it's got the Falcon, a TIE Fighter, X Wings on it, and I'm a fan of Star Wars vehicles, so I really enjoyed this one, along with the I like when Run Disney kind of provides shirts for your support team. So, the people who aren't getting up at 3:45 or 4 a.m. to go run the race, the family who's still sleeping in when you get ready to run, and then they join you at the finish line. And that's what you have here, right? The child,
Yes.
it says, I take naps, and then it says zero point 0.0 miles. So, like a little item for the people in the family who aren't joining you on the run. Hey, Matthew, thanks for saying hi.
Hi,
Appreciate
Matthew. Have you done any of the races, any of the Star Wars races, or any Run Disney?
I have not done the Star Wars race. I did the race that they used to have that was the half of the 13K. So it was for the Tower of Terror.
Oh,
And
the
they
10
had,
miler?
well, it used to be the first 2 years, I think it was a 13K, and then they would offer a 3.5K, I mean a 6.5K. So like half of, so just to
Okay.
have some fun with the number 13,
Mhm.
and then to, a little bit longer than a 5K. So a little bit of fun. And so I ran that one that was mostly through Hollywood Studios and just a little bit off track. Uh, Outside the park. And then I did a Epcot 5K at some point. So I did that as well. For me, I'm a fast-paced walker. I don't
Okay.
actually run due to some physical challenges I have, and so therefore I don't do them in Animal Kingdom because the terrain there is not
Mhm.
as smooth and it's a little bit more elevations to deal with. But I know you have participated in a few Run Disney
Yes.
events. Which ones have you done, Becca?
Well, my first one was actually the Tower of Terror, the 10 miler in 20, I guess it was 2012. And I was going to go back in 2013, but we decided to get married that weekend. So I didn't
So a little bit
didn't
of
get to do that race. But yes, I've done several of their half marathons and then the subsequent challenges like the 10K and the half marathon. And I did the Star Wars, yeah, I guess the rival run. That's what it is. I did the rival run in 2019. So I
what was
I brought
the
my medals to show off. This is my
there you
challenge
go.
medal. But yeah, and then
Actually, I brought my medal.
and oh, no, that wasn't the challenge one, was it? I don't remember now. No, this is the challenge one. There we go. So I liked this a lot. You've got Darth Vader, and then you flip it over, and you got Luke.
Wow, those are cool.
So I haven't actually purchased Run Disney shirts. I've always received them from signing up for the races. But uh, yeah, these look really really good. And
Um, my friends who all are very active participants in the Run Disney events have an extended wardrobe now at this point of either shirts that they themselves have purchased or ones that came to them through sign up. And I've always been impressed with the quality of the items that they've been receiving. So I'm excited about the ones that they have this year with Mickey too, right?
yeah, those are really cute. I
I should say for next year. I'm already talking like we're there already. I'm trying to rush myself into 2021. But yeah, so they
the
released these today over at Shop Disney.
I like the red shirt a little bit further down, and it's the checklist. And I think, oh, maybe I didn't get it up there. Oops, it's well, I,
No, here
yeah.
it comes. I'll pull it
There's
up.
the back side is a whole bunch of like checklist items like load up on the carbs and get good sleep. And I just thought that was fun.
All those things you need to do before the race. Are you somebody who lays out does the flat runner picture before you do your race? I did that the year that I did my race. I laid out, I had my shirt, my run skirt, my shoes. I put my shoes like right over my bib so you could just see the bib thing, but you couldn't see the bib number. And so I took a picture, so it's like flat, the flat runner
I
before you head out.
actually have not done that, but maybe I will for the next one.
Well, it's one of those things where with the Disney events, you tend to, kind of have more of a wardrobe to it because you want to
Yes.
match. Often people will match the theme. I did it with a gal pal, and we both that year we bought really gaudy um, tutus because it
Oh,
was
nice.
we did the ESPN Wide World of Sports one, and she's a Browns fan. Anita's a Browns fan, and
Oh,
I'm
go
an
Browns.
Anaheim Angels fan. And so she had her tutu in the Cleveland Browns colors with her shirt, and I had my Anaheim Angels shirt with my Anaheim Angel tutu. So we were repping our favorite sports teams. So
I
it was a,
love that.
it was a fun time. So yeah, lots of lots of great memories when it comes to those Run Disney events. I think I've done 3, maybe 4 of them. I'm not even. I think
It's ruined me for any other type of, like, local race. I'm just like, "Where's the exciting music? Where are the characters?
right.
Where's the line of people, like, holding a high five, high five?" I mean, nothing against local races. I've done several 5Ks and 10Ks, in my city, but it's just lacks that Disney magic. So
Oh, it's
I'm ruined.
I was gonna say I think it's like that with just about anything, right? And whether it's a hotel or
Yeah.
a restaurant or whatever, Disney has this way of just sprinkling their own magic on it that kind of ruins you for the for the mundane, as it were.
Yes.
GB did a 5.5K and a 13K, and he was tired. So
I I believe it. I was tired too.
the one I'd really love to be able to do someday is the one where you run by a castle. I have yet
Mhm.
to be at a point where I can accomplish that, but that would be an amazing moment to be able to be with all those athletes and passing the castle. So
It is a really, really great feeling. Even just running through the parks, like, around yeah, around the different lands. It's just incredible feeling. So I hope you get that chance. It's really great.
now our Mike Celestino down in Anaheim, he had a chance to check out this new test. It's something they're testing at World of Disney in downtown Disney, and it's merchandise mobile checkout. And it's actually where you're able to through the Disney app, you can you're in World of Disney, and as you are in the store, you're able to scan the items into the app, and then you ring it. I'll let you finish my story there, Becca.
No, you're
You said
doing
it's
great.
similar to Sam. You said it read similar to an experience you had at Sam. So I'll
Yes.
let you continue from there.
Yes, they'll give you if I'm reading everything correctly, you get a specific shopping bag, and then the items that you want to purchase, you scan them with your mobile phone, and then you put them in the bag. And then once you're done with your shopping trip, you activate the checkout on the app, and you have a credit card linked to the app or linked to the service, and then that's how you pay. And then it'll generate a QR code for a cast member to scan on your way out to just make sure that, hey, everything that's in the bag is, yes, actually purchased and paid for. And you said Mike told you they gave him like a sticker or something, or the bag was translucent so you could see what was inside. Is that right?
Yeah, the merchandise bag was a transparent bag, and then he was presented a sticker as well. He said he wasn't sure if that was about the shopping experience or not. Sometimes in the process of things, it's hard to know, is that part of their customer service fun, or is this an element of the actual process? So, and as with anything, this is testing at Downtown Disney. So I'm hesitant to be too specific, or because
Sure.
I wonder, like, if things will tweak, or we'll see changes to the process as they adapt it for consumer use. But interesting change at interesting opportunity at Downtown Disney. Something different.
Yeah, and as I was saying, that's something similar to what we've had at Sam's Club. That's helped our grocery shopping. You just scan the items and put them in your cart, and then as you check out, and then through the app, and then they scan a few items in your cart to make sure that, yeah, this is paid for, and you're on your way, and you don't have to stand in a long line. And it's been really beneficial for us. So I if they bring this merchandise mobile checkout to more stores, I'm totally on board with that, at least based on similar experience that
Yeah.
I've
No, it's
but
especially right now with everyone trying to social distance, and with you trying to manage how many people are in the store. If you're not having to have as many people queued up, trying to just for the simple purchase opportunity, if they're able to, in essence, be purchasing along the way, and then as soon as their order is complete, they're out the door, that will, increase your occupancy merely by changing the way that people buy. So it'll be interesting to see how this progresses. I'm excited about it. I'm hopeful that we'll see it expand. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I also headed over to the Disney store today and in my own area. And I thought, I'll just share. I thought, if we had time, I'd share a couple of pics just because it's fun to see the Disney store. They
Yeah,
have these
please.
adorable ornaments that, you can hang from the tree, but then there's a pair of cute socks inside.
Oh, I like that.
And then I hadn't seen these except on the site, and to see them in person, they're totally adorable. The Alien Remix, right now they're on sale for $12. They had been $14.99, but it's the little green men, featuring like dressed up as various other characters. Do you have a favorite among these yet, Becca? Has one of them jumped out at you more?
No, I do like just seeing it there. I like the one dressed up as Boo.
Yeah,
But I'm really surprised with how creative they are with the like costuming almost of the individual little aliens. So, uh,
they're terribly adorable. The one I didn't get it in the shot, but the one that I was really delighted by was as Anger. So it's like got the
oh,
flaming head. So it's so funny.
but then he's
And
of course smiling.
right, and then there's this ball pit. And I'm sorry, but this would have been very popular in my house with my son. So we used to have like a just a simple inflatable pool that we would throw balls in, but now it's like an entire setup. It looks like the claw machine, and then you can have the balls. So on a first look, it would almost look like the little green men. They had that on display there. It was really fun for me to see all of the Mandalorian merchandise, like all kind of near each other, because it's one thing to scroll through and see kind of page after page of it, but then to just kind of walk up on a display and to see it all right there, I had so much fun, like just seeing it all in person.
Yes, I totally get that. Anytime we do end up going to a Disney store, the nearest one's like an hour from where we live. I'm always like, "Oh, I saw this online. Oh, this is way better in person than I thought it was gonna be." And
Right.
yes, it's so exciting to have spent so much time on the online site and then to be there in person. I totally understand that.
And then there were these adorable little plush at the checkout, and you had mentioned stocking stuffers the other day, and so
Mhm.
once again, or items that kind of bump your cart up a bit. These were once again items that I thought of. They're so sweet. They have little angel sleeping, and then once again, these are currently for $8, usually $9.50 to 10, and just all the little characters. And then I had to take a picture of the Disney sign.
Of course.
I was at a Disney store. So it was my little outing for the day, and I actually came home. I went over to I want to say I got this at Hot Topic, but it's a little my nails are terrible. It's a little Pizza Planet lip balm,
Oh, cute.
and so it like opens up and you've got the lip balm inside. It's unscrews and then see
I like that.
it looks like a little cherry soda. Oh,
Very cool.
it just
And you
little things like that today.
and you think that was a Hot Topic or maybe Box Lunch, one of those 2? I
It
think those
was
2
a
are
I saw it at both. I picked it
okay,
up at lunch. I also saw it at Hot Topic.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. I picked it up at Box Lunch. But they have so much. I can't believe how much merchandise is out there now celebrating. And this was something that. Did you get to watch the Disney sing along? I know we're getting near the end of our time, but did you watch the Disney sing along?
I we watched a little bit of it. We were actually doing a Zoom call to talk about a TV show with our friends, so it was in the background. I saw a little bit of it.
I was I I took particular delight in the fact that when growing up, I can remember watching Disney programs like this, and it would have classic shorts of like Mickey and the gang and everything, and I love Mickey and the gang, but there was something about the fact that the sequence that they had, where it was kind of that song, that's that reminiscent song, but the videos were Disney Afternoon. It was like DuckTales, and it was Goofy and Max. It was nostalgia. It was like a reminder of shows that, you know, my siblings watched when they were younger. And it was a neat change for me. And I was really, so when I went to Box Lunch and there's all this merchandise with like Robin Hood and Aristocats and Fox and the Hound. I'm loving seeing that era, like the merchandise kind of moving beyond old classic, and now embracing kind of, you know, when I was a child, and then also when my siblings were children, and being able to buy stuff from that era as well.
Yeah. And Box Lunch always has a nice selection of all sorts of fun Disney items. But yes, you're right. It is fun to see this little resurgence almost of yeah, the classics that, you know, we grew up with. Disney afternoon.
But it was a good reminder to me of branch out beyond. Disney Store has an amazing offering, but there's so many brands and companies now that have Disney licenses that you just really, you know, you could completely outfit your house top to bottom with purely Disney licensed stuff. I mean, they have slow cookers, waffle makers. It's really, it's things we used to have to personalize ourselves in a Disney way if we wanted to. Now you can get it directly from manufacturer that way, and it's a fun personalization opportunity.
I agree.
Well, I think, Becca, was there anything else that you wanted me to make sure that we shared with everyone before we sign off for this week?
I think we're good. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll let you say ring the bell.
I think they've hid it from me. I'm not sure where they put it. So.
In the blue box back there.
Oh, Dewey says it's in the blue box back here, babe. Oh, there it is.
Huh?
Yeah, see? The bell. Ring the bell. And I'll remind you that we are on Twitter and Instagram. It's a new account. Obviously, Laughing Place has an Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, very active, keeping up to date on all sorts of Disney news and information all around the clock. But Becca and I are going to start sharing more specifically Disney merchandise offerings and kind of, you know, funnel a bit more of that content over to the Disney Merch Show moniker over on like Instagram and Twitter. So you can find us there, and we'll be sharing more fun window shopping that we've been doing, and merchandise announcements. And of course, if you have any questions, requests, if you want to know more about an item, if you have a particular favorite character and you'd like us to, you know, craft a wish list, shopping list, and share it here, be sure to email us, shopping@laughingplace.com. We'd love to go on a hunt for merchandise featuring whatever character you throw at us. We can do it. So later today on the Laughing Place YouTube channel is Disney Trivia Live with my husband Juby and our son Gideon, and that's at 7:30. And do you have topics that I can share, Juby?
I do. We are going to be doing the Remember December.
We're doing Remember December.
And then an entire contest themed to Superstar Limo.
And an entire contest themed to Superstar Limo. I'm sure you could hear them the first time, but just in case. So that's tonight at 7:30, and that's a live trivia show where you can compete against other Disney fans via the Kahoot app. Usually each contest is about 13 or so questions. We've got 2 contests, lots of fun. Prizes are really just, you know, bragging rights, but we do offer a button or magnet if you want a reminder to throw on the fridge, tell everybody that you won Disney Trivia Live at Laughing Place. Anything I want to showcase tomorrow, Juby, before I sign off from the crowd today?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, wait.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Of course.
Okay.
There's a review of Godmothers coming at 9 a.m. Marvel Time at 1 p.m. Pacific Time with Marvel, Mac, and Benji. And then at 5:30 p.m., the new show that's the hit of the internet. You don't want to miss it. Theme Park History 101 with Jeremiah and Cole.
Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow. And as always, be sure to check out laughingplace.com for Disney news and information. And I guess we'll see you all real soon. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.